Hello YouTube, Creature here, back here on another episode of Let's Play Monster Hunter Unite. So, don't hesitate to ask that you can now trade your points for Armor Spheres Plus. Oh, I completely forgot about the... Oh god. I completely forgot about this, and that's why. The trade is literally meant to be just like... I imagine it's just a point sink for when you've got all the upgrades. Okay, so now I'm gonna quickly look at what new renovations we have. The fishing pier. Ah, we now have the bug tree. The bug tree's a big one that I'll probably go for. 4 felines. Okay, so getting there. I still need to sort out the felines and get 5 felines that will work with. There's gonna be a main dish I use when I get 5 felines. It's a combination of Karen cheese and golden fish brew. So I want to try and get people with, those are the only 2 items of its type, but I want to get people with those specialities so that they activate their skills more often. Ah, so you just gave us a bunch of armor spheres. Oh, you only give us 3. Ah, she now sells the mega items, that's nice. Ah, she sold the Book of Combos 5. Okay, that's really nice. That's actually the last of the Book of Combos, by the way. So, we now have all the Book of Combos in the store. Mox usage. I could have swore there was a book that actually increased the size of your backpack. But I guess not. Anyway. So, one of the items we actually need to upgrade off that guy. Yes, sweet. We just about got enough claws for this. That, as much as I'm saying, oh sweet, yes, that's awesome. This Wyvern, the Wyvern Blade 4 is, a good, decent bit behind the rest of my other 2 weapons. Despite being better when stuff's weak to fire. It's such a weird tree in the way that it's kind of like the Blango one. It's really jumpy. Incredibly rare materials, large Tigrex, Screamer, smashed the ice barrier. I think you only see once left in, that's why it's been this year. Baffled cry. It's a bit presumptuous of me, but I used the same for you. It was for the good of the village. I suggest you take a trip over to the farm. You should be able to see demolition of the ice barrier. Here's a small token of my appreciation. Puck ticket. Yeah. So we're actually gonna go check that out. Sadly, there's not going to be any big monster fighting this episode. Honestly, I imagine if they just pickaxed at that enough, they would have broken through it. Plus, you could see it from above what's in there, so... I always found that kind of weird, how that reveals, how that room's been designed, although I get that it looks really awesome. But this is where the Elder Dragon Bones come into play. Oh, we get one for free. That's cool. So yeah, this is the main use of Elder Dragon Birds, as far as I can remember. Oh god. That was... There's 2 pieces you can get off that. There's a dark piece and another dark thing. I can't actually remember what it's called. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you can only use that once per quest, so... Unless I find something otherwise, that's what we're going to be using our Elder Dragon Bones on. So yeah, now those dark pieces, why am I going to Wormgrowth? Now, despite this weapon having really high attack and actually having blue sharpness, I'm not going to pursue it yet. First of all, because it takes a bunch of Tigerite claws, which for me is a no-no. I need to use those Tigerite claws for the fire sword. One, it doesn't have an element, so it's kind of like I'm probably never going to use it. As if I want raw, I could just use the fire sword, as that has almost as much raw, and it doesn't have the affinity issue. Poker tickets, I'm still not sure what I'm going to use on. Those are a like limited amount of supply. This will be something I pursue when we reach another boss later in the game. However, right now, I'm not going to pursue it. Now, I did actually used to have both these, the upgraded version of these two, on my old character. However, I really regret that decision because if I recall correctly, you need this version to upgrade into the it's a negative affinity weapon that upgrades into a positive affinity weapon if you take it down the right path. Like, yeah, sure, I'll admit that some of these weapons look really cool, but then negative affinity, like despite having blue shun, then negative affinity is enough to turn me off. I'm pretty sure because I only got like, yeah, this bow looks really strong, but then you look at the blue. Which one was it that was really? I think it was like one upgrade to that. I think like, this looks really strong, but negative affinity just really ruins it for me. And I'm pretty sure because we only got dark pieces off that we haven't actually unlocked any of the weapons. A warning just popped up on OBS saying it was taking too long to encode, but I haven't dropped any frames. Yeah, it takes time. Try again later. Okay. That's unfortunate. I wanted to show you some of the weapons it made. This is the earliest point you can get dragon weapons, if I believe. Well, I believe. Unless you just go online and race through all the online quests and get to a certain boss you can only see online. Anyway, now he's in the jungle. Not this episode. Honestly, the fact that you've already seen me fight him, I'm just tempted to do that off screen. That's tempting. A lot of these quests are going to be stuff we've already seen, so Gypceros, another Tigrex. The fact that I promised to do every quest, I'm going to have to do this one. Then again, the desert isn't as bad, because the desert, the areas we'll be fighting most are area 2 and 5, which are already open. But then there's this guy. This guy, very, very similar to the monoboss. They almost identical in terms of patterns and stuff. But as I said, he has the issue of Tigrex where he goes into rage and a lot. Now, this Shakalaka quest, ooh, this one's gonna have the same issue as the Pessarius of the bouncing, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that. Well, that's how you get your Remobra stuff if you need Remobra skins. And Great Thunderbug. Actually, I need Great Thunderbug. Ooh, this one. Ooh. Okay. This is a really weird quest that I'm gonna... Oh! I don't even have Rathalos yet, do I? I forgot, Rathalos is in this star quest. You have to get to 6 star. So, yeah. I'm just gonna quickly show off. I guess I could just show off the tower for this video. Just in case. I'm just gonna pick up some potions. I apologize in advance, well, and for the previous, all these sniffles and stuff. I don't mean to be sniffling into the mic all the time, it's literally just my hay fever is so bad that I don't really have a choice. But yeah, I'm surprised they didn't play an intro video, but as you can see, this looks like it's only 2 areas, but as you can see at the top of area 2, there's actually an area connector. This map is arguably the biggest map in this game. Oh god, sorry for this. I'm gonna mute while I sort this out. My apologies, I just had a bit of a sneezing fit. Okay, so these are the things we came to kill. You've probably already seen me kill these in the volcano. These guys actually make some pretty good poison weapons, so I'm gonna carve them. Sorry for all the muting, but I don't want to blow anyone's ears off with my sneezing. I'm kind of, like, cursed. Partly with when I chose to start this whole Let's Play thing up again. But the thing is, I'm like this like 3 months every year, so if I want to do YouTube at all, I've just kind of got to deal with it. I really need to like sort out medication and stuff. Here's the other things that I was really looking for. I'm pretty sure if we want to get what I want off these, what I actually want to get off these guys is their, it's called Thunderbug Juice. And if I actually want to get it off them, I'm pretty sure I've got to poison them. Oh, did one of them drop something? Thunderbug Juice. Wait, did they always drop their stuff? Thing is, I can't see where they die. I just outright attained a Thunderbug. Okay. I don't think they always drop their stuff. I think you just gotta hear it. Listen out for the sound. There's like this one's dropped something, I guess. Yeah. These are basically the higher ranking Vespoids. That's how I describe them. Anyway, but yeah, so you get the idea. I need to get this off them. So I'm probably going to be farming them a bit. I'll probably end up doing the remover quest a lot. Oh god, poison. But yeah, the tower really like starts coming into play later on in the game, mostly. Like, I doubt we're going to be seeing it. Then again, I think it actually, like, now is actually the time where it will start coming into effect now that we're starting to see the Elder Dragons. Like, I don't believe the Kashadiora ever comes up here, but I think Lunastra does. I think Lunastra's chosen residences are the volcano and the tower, so that's where we'll end up fighting her all the time. Chameleos likes the forest and hills and the swamp. And yeah, somebody says gear prep here. And as for the Teostra, he likes the volcano and the desert, if I remember rightly. This area is like genuinely beautiful and stuff. It's just remember aren't that fun to fight. It's just, well, I guess with a longsword it's not so bad because you've got lots of overhead attacks and quite a large reach. But I imagine for like a sword and shield person, killing these must be a nightmare. Ooh, that one's really high up. Get him. You can come down a bit if you. There we go. If he wants to die. Good hit. I should really check out my cat's performance. Like, if I recall correctly, really near the start of the game, I've started trading it in strength or attack or whatever. So after this quest, I'll go check up on it and see how it's doing. But yeah, like this area is like really beautiful. Like, this is one of those areas where you can just stop and smell roses. Oh, those are the Shakalaka that were in that quest on the Forest and Hills, where you had to go slay 5 of them. They're just little, kind of little shits, basically. Yeah, I kind of just lost their calves, but that's a nice touch about this. Instead of just like falling and land, like the hole in the middle is literally a fall, instead of being just like an area that you can kind of see through. The fact I've only got 9 Remobra. There's more up here. Oh, there's a huge amount up here. Now, you can go back through here normally. Wait, well, I say normally. In this quest, you can go back, Terry 9. In most boss battles, this will be where you fight them. This will be the only area you fight the boss. Once you're in here, you're in here. No way out. And like, that's kind of cool. Like, I actually really like the tower. It's just genuinely like a really beautifully made place. And like you see up there, though, that's just not just decoration. Monsters are like programmed to use all this. Like, most of this scenery around, like there's not much of it up here, I admit, but like all that stuff over there, monsters are programmed to like sit on it and use it to do attacks and stuff. And this is arguably one of the better areas in the game. In my personal opinion is that this is the best area in the game. And it's kind of like, it's got this really epic feel to it, just like you versus a monster on top of a tower. Like, so far up you can pretty much touch the clouds. And I would kill these from Remobra so they'd shut up, but it'd take too much time. Plus the quest is done now. It's just got this really epic vibe to it. Yeah, the medium monster bones are really nice. And if you're a gunner, you'll probably appreciate the, Jesus Christ. Okay, you can get Hercudromes here. That was in... That must have been from the area I was fighting the Thunderbugs and I was carving them. He must have been catching Hercudromes and stuff. So, well, I say carving them, they just dropped the shiny for me. So, didn't I need Hercudromes? Well, I need 3 more of that Thunderbug juice, so I'll be going back there. I need a Dragonite. Then I need to fight the Kieran. Then I can actually upgrade my Eel Cleaver into the Devil Slicer. Which is going to be a requirement before we fight the guy who lets me upgrade this, basically. And then that will come later. As for the Hercudromes, I can't remember what it was that needed those. Yeah, I can't remember what it was. Anyway, that's it for this episode. I'm gonna quickly go see if after that episode, after that quest, if I can actually do the I'm really hoping there's not gonna be issues with the playback of this video. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna give him 2 out of oh, it's only giving me dark pieces again. That kinda sucks. That really sucks, actually. Yeah, there's no weapons showing up here because I already have one of the pieces. That wild bow is actually a pretty good entry point if you're willing to give up the... I can't remember what the pale bones are from. But if you're willing to give up those Monoblast mines, that's a really good point to jump on the bow tree. As long as you don't mind carrying around a pink fluffy bow. But yeah, that's it for this episode. Next episode, I'm just gonna have to sit down and just sort out some stuff for fighting the next bosses. It might even be Diablos, but who knows. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode, where hopefully next episode we'll be able to go use our old dragon bones again and actually get decent. Like, we need to get the other part. There's 2 items you can get from it. It's the dark piece, and then there's another dark item that you can get from mining that sword. I just can't remember what it's called. But once we get the other piece, we should start seeing some weapons pop up in the weapon store from it, which are actually some of the first Dragon Elemental weapons you can get. If you don't go into Gathering Hall, it's pretty much the first Dragon Elemental weapons you can get. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video.